when you look at ours, you see some bentonite, it's got a dark look. Our bentonite just looks white, pure. So yeah, I mean, I would sit in a bentonite bath. It sounds great.
Bentonite clay passes through your colon. It absorbs toxins that it finds, and then, of course, it's eliminated through the fecal matter in your body. If you can, I'm thinking, let's see, take bentonite clay, but you already have the bentonite product in that. What was that fiber product?
Oh, the women's and men's cleanse kits.
Okay, but you don't have it just in a straight up fiber product.
We do not.
But a person could take both, right?
Sure, absolutely.
I'm thinking like your psyllium husks.
Absolutely.
Right? You do take the bentonite with the psyllium, if you're mixing the psyllium with water, whatever, for an increased cleansing effect. All right. That didn't occur to me, but that might be useful. So yeah, we're always looking for ways here to make things better and improve. Yerba Prima, go to yerbaprima.com. Yerba Prima means first herb. That company is a digestive care company. They've been around decades, and their products are very effective. They are reasonably priced and sold in fine health stores throughout the United States. We'll come back. We'll talk some more with Ziggy.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today?
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11. I reported on a study showing that people who eat out in restaurants, in this particular study, they had a 35% higher level of phthalates in their bloodstream. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. And of course, you know, phthalates and their carcinogenic connection. It turns out that from Yerba Prima, they have a product called Great Plains bentonite. It turns out, too, that for thousands of years, people in different cultures have used bentonite clay as a way to detox and heal the body. Funny how humans figure this stuff out. As Ziggy pointed out, it's made from aged volcanic ash. The largest known source of bentonite clay is found where? Fort Benton, Wyoming. Hence the name bentonite clay. It's also commonly found in other countries, France and Italy being two. It's not masquerades, but it's also known as Montmorillonite clay. And has the minerals calcium, copper, magnesium, silica, sodium, iron, potassium. And it has scores of trace minerals in it as well. Ziggy, welcome back. I don't know how popular that product is, but I think more people should know about your particular bentonite clay product, in my opinion.
I think more and more people, I mean, just based on sales, our bentonite's fastly ranking as our top-selling product. Sales have been through the roof. I think people are just getting more wise to what bentonite does, and you know how it's just a really good everyday product you can take.
And as we were saying directly and suggesting, the bentonite draws or pulls out these harmful toxins. Well, how does it do that? Simply, just know this. Bentonite clay has a strong negative ionic charge. Well, what does that mean? That allows it to track substances that have a positive charge. So it's sort of like a magnet. Those positive charged elements would be harmful toxins, bacteria, pesticides, pathogens, heavy metals, and so on. And once the bentonite clay touches liquid, it immediately leaches onto nearby toxic molecules. So that's, in a word, that's how it works. I mean, that's simply broken down. It's probably even more complicated than that, but you get my point, and it's attracted only to molecules with a positive charge. so it doesn't leach out onto any beneficial nutrients your body needs, and that's the beauty of it. And Ziggy, we were talking about if you took it in combination with your psyllium, for example, psyllium husk product, that fiber product, some say you even get a better effect. That's interesting, yes?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of people that sort of do their own cleanse detoxification where they make it really simple. They take the psyllium with bentonite. You got the fiber aspect that's going to, clean out your intestinal tract, and you get all the other benefits of psyllium, and then you got the bentonite that's just a really good detoxification.
You mentioned two products that are detox products. What were the names of those again?
The women's and men's cleanse kits, they have bentonite in there. It's just a really good full body cleanse that's going to cover your whole body.
How do you take these? Is it a 1 day, 2 day? How does it work?
It usually takes about 2 weeks to complete the full cycle of it. You're just taking pills in the morning and at night. Lots of water, just like the bentonite or fiber. I mean, lots of water is key.
Okay. And it's just pills?
Just pills.
Morning and night?
That's it.
Are there any side effects taken when a person takes that product?
No, I mean, if people aren't used to psyllium, sometimes they can feel a little bloated, but, that's exactly what psyllium is doing. It's, it gets in there, expands out, gets to those tough-to-reach spots, it can really grab a lot of waste that's stuck in your system, and then just eliminates it out.
I'll see if I can put my finger on it. I know there's a book, there's many books out there, and I was mentioning that the bentonite is often used to help people rid their body of candida. There's a book called The Ultimate Candida Diet Program. I don't know if you're familiar with that book or not, Ziggy, but they talk about bentonite in that particular book, and somebody might want to take a look at that. I don't know. I haven't reviewed the book, so I can't give a personal review on it, but I know it's out there. It's called The Ultimate Candida Diet Program. I'm sure there are more than a few books on that topic, but Candida, the book includes the concept of bentonite in its text, or in the text. Here's a number to call in case you have a question.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255.
Okay, so now I talked about everything I want to talk about. Now let's talk about what I want to talk about. Did you have something on your mind, Ziggy, that you wanted to say?
No, just talking about the bentonite. I mean, put it like this, a tablespoon, you're talking about how it acts like a magnet. A tablespoon can draw out a football field's worth of toxins.
Ooh.
Pretty powerful.
And I got to get it into my thick head. What I should do is get on the bentonite and stay on it for about 4 to 6 weeks. And then, because I know my body pretty well, and I'm pretty sensitive to how these things, how they're affecting me. And I'm just going to need to do that and give it a test myself. Because I could use a spring. This would be a wonderful concept for spring cleaning, biologically speaking, the body, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. I'll send you guys both a couple bottles so you can try it out next time we talk about it.
I will send you in an email. I'll send you my my office address or my office at home, because if it goes to the main office, it gets into the system and floats around in the halls and where not. Any breaking news, any new products from Yerba Prima, anything that you wanted to sign off with?
Coming soon. We'll be talking about it in a couple months.
Oh, you're going to have something new coming out?
Oh, yeah. We got some things in the cooker right now.
All right.
All right, thanks, guys.
Where are you today?
I'm in Syracuse, New York right now.
What are you doing up there? You running away from a bill collector? What are you doing there?
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid the snowstorms up here.
It's snowing?
It's snowing right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what Syracuse is good for, snow and bad weather.
Yeah, because the orange men are terrible.
This Sunday.
Oh, you're the worst, Gary. That's not the way to call.
This Sunday is Easter, man. It's snowing.
Yeah.
Holy.
That's bad.
Holy cow. Well, you take care of yourself. Your health is good. You taking care of yourself, pal?
Absolutely. You guys have a wonderful Easter.
You too, buddy.
You too, man. Stay away from those chocolate bunnies.
No cake today.
All right, we'll be back in the second hour. Julie Dennis is my guest from Source Naturals. So happy that they're on board. Good company. Been around since the late 70s, early 80s. Many of you know about Source Naturals. If you don't, you should. Anytime I need a supplement nobody else is making, they usually make it. We'll be back. 7 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local
At Country
listings.
Life Vitamins,
We'll be right
we've
back.
been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971. And we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an
This is
NSF
Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you
GMP-registered
for watching
facility,
Let's Talk
as well as
Nutrition. The show
USDA
will
certified
return
organic,
shortly.
so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products.
This is Dr.
Country Life
Michael Garko.
Vitamins
Thank you
Pledge
for
of
watching
Integrity
Let's
is
Talk
based
Nutrition.
on 5
The
standards:
show will return
authenticity,
shortly.
cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements
This is
full of
Dr.
natural
Michael Garko.
goodness.
Thank you for watching
Provides
Let's
peace
Talk
of mind with the
Nutrition.
knowledge
Following
you are
commercial
using a
messages,
brand
the show
you can
will return
trust.
Shortly.
Are you
LTN
waking up each
streams
day to the
live
life
Monday
you
through
have
Friday,
to
9
live,
to
or to
11
the
a.m.
life you
Eastern
want
on
to live?
YouTube,
Better health
Facebook,
shouldn't be
and the
left to
LTN
chance.
website.
Smart
The show
choices to
also
living
airs
longer
on radio
and
coast to
stronger
coast,
include making
including Hawaii,
Kyolic aged
Monday through
garlic
Friday,
extract
9 to
a
11
part of
a.m.
your daily
Eastern.
routine.
Please check your
For
local
years,
listings.
medical
We'll be
researchers
right
have
back.
recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous
This is Dr.
research
Michael
also
Garko.
shows
Thank you for
Kyolic may
watching
enhance
Let's
your
Talk
immune
Nutrition.
system
The
defenses.
show will return
Kyolic
shortly.
is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic.
This is Dr.
aged
Michael
garlic
Garko.
extract.
Thank you for
Available
watching Let's
everywhere
Talk
fine
Nutrition.
nutritional
The
supplements
show
are
will
sold.
return
Visit
shortly.
Kyolic.com. That's KYOLIC.com. Or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
The proceeding was a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC.
Americans are always on the move. They're
This
in
is
the
Dr.
car,
Michael
at
Garko.
the
Thank you
office,
for watching
working
Let's
around
Talk
the house.
Nutrition. Following
Americans
commercial
refuse
messages,
to
the
sit
show
still.
will return shortly.
So how do you connect with
LTN
all of these
streams
moving
live
targets?
Monday through Friday,
Easy.
9 to
With
11 a.m.
radio.
Eastern on
Radio
YouTube,
reaches 93%
Facebook,
of
and the
Americans
LTN
every
website.
week.
The show
More than
also
Google,
airs on
Facebook,
radio
even
coast to coast,
television.
including
Because,
Hawaii,
hey, who
Monday
has the
through
time to
Friday,
sit and
9
watch
to
TV?
11 a.m. Eastern.
So when you want to
Please
connect
check
with
your
all those
local
constantly
listings.
moving
We'll be
adults,
right back.
teens, and millennials, get to iHeartMedia.com and put AM/FM radio to work for your company.
From the Weather Center, Abrahamson and Uterwick. They'll fight for your rights. Pinellas Hillsborough.
Cloudy skies, a 30% rain chance. High 82. Cloudy overnight, a 20% rain
This
chance.
is Dr.
Below
Michael
63.
Garko. Thank you for
Tomorrow,
watching Let's
partly
Talk
cloudy,
Nutrition.
a 20%
The show will
rain
return
chance.
shortly.
High 80.
This report is brought to you by Unbound.org. A more peaceful, healthy world happens one person at a time. Around the globe, there are children who dream of helping
This is
their
Dr.
families,
Michael Garko.
who
Thank you
hope
for
the
watching
future,
Let's Talk
and who
Nutrition.
have a
The show
need.
will return
Know
shortly.
the person you're helping directly at Unbound.org.
1250 wins WHNZ, Tampa Bay. Available everywhere you want to listen on our free iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly.
I'm Jim Taylor.
LTN
Another
streams
landmark
live
of the
Monday
Obama
through
era
Friday,
could
9
be
to
headed
11
for the
a.m.
scrap
Eastern on
heap.
YouTube,
Scott Pruitt is the
Facebook,
head of
and the
Environmental
LTN
Protection
website. The
Agency.
show
He's
also
expected
airs
this
on
weekend to
radio
propose
coast to coast,
replacing
including
fuel
Hawaii,
emission
Monday through
rules.
Friday,
Car
9 to
makers
11
welcome
a.m.
any
Eastern.
relief
Please
from
check your
tougher
local
fuel
listings.
economy
We'll be
rules.
right
Toyota
back.
North America CEO Jim Lent says when the rules were first announced, it looked like gas prices would continue to rise. They didn't, and fuel economy became less important to consumers.
The worst thing for the industry to do is to try to
This
push
is Dr. Michael
vehicles
Garko.
onto
Thank you for
consumers that
watching
they
Let's
don't
Talk
want.
Nutrition.
Lent's
The show
also
will return
concerned that
shortly.
higher fuel economy rules could make vehicles more expensive. Jeff Gilbert for CBS News, New York.
Andrew Linhart is with the Sierra Club.
I know that the administration and some of the
This
car
is Dr. Michael
companies
Garko.
will
Thank you for
spin
watching
this as
Let's
a
Talk
victory.
Nutrition. The show will
But
return
it's a loss for our
shortly.
environment, but we're not done fighting. So I don't think it's a complete loss yet.
This just in, jurors reaching a verdict in the trial of the widow of the Orlando nightclub shooter. The decision to be announced soon. Syria, 2 coalition personnel killed, 1 now confirmed to be an American.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings.
Turkey's military action against U.S.-backed Kurdish forces there.
ADHD and the risks involved in treating it for moms-to-be. From reporters Sabrina Cupid.
Drugs used to treat attention deficit hyperactivity disorder could cause birth defects, according to CDC researcher Dr. Kayla Anderson.
2 birth defects of the abdominal
This is Dr.
wall
Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Now, she does point out that the study was small and more research is needed, but with a growing number of women using ADHD medication.
Women should talk to their healthcare providers about options for managing ADHD symptoms.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Because the roasting process does create a chemical that's a known carcinogen. Professor Stanley Omai is a nutrition expert, University of Nevada. He says this coffee warning is ridiculous, not worth stirring up your fears.
I don't think you need it. I think this is one of the things where California has become so.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings.
Muscle cramps
we'll
in your
right
legs
back.
and feet. Use TheraWorks Relief. Get TheraWorks Relief today at select CVS and Rite Aid pharmacies or TheraWorksRelief.com. To prevent muscle cramps in your legs and feet, use TheraWorks Relief. This fast-acting foam is clinically proven to relieve leg and foot cramps.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Ask your pharmacist for TheraWorks Relief. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. ZipRecruiter posts your job to over 100 job boards with just one click, and then their smart matching
This is Dr. Michael
technology
Garko. Thank you
finds
for
the right
watching
candidate.
Let's Talk Nutrition.
Try it for free
The show will
at
return shortly.
ZipRecruiter.com/CBS News.
It's time to join the millions of people using Zoom video conferencing. Turn any size conference room, huddle room, or executive office into a Zoom room with flawless HD video, crystal clear audio, and instant wireless sharing. It'll even work with your existing
This is Dr.
hardware.
Michael Garko.
Start
Thank
your
you for
meetings with
watching
a
Let's
single
Talk
touch,
Nutrition.
or
Following
use Zoom's
commercial
new voice
messages, the
command
show will
feature.
return
Hey, Zoom,
shortly.
start meeting.
LTN streams
Huddle
live
happy.
Monday through
Visit
Friday, 9 to 11 a.m.
Zoom.us to
Eastern
set
on
up your
YouTube,
free Zoom room
Facebook,
trial
and the
today.
LTN website.
That's
The show also airs on
Zoom.us.
radio coast
Zoom
to coast,
video
including
conferencing.
Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11
This is the
a.m.
General
Eastern.
Cigar
Please
Day.
check your
Join
local
me
listings.
For Alpha
We'll be
Male
right
Good
back.
Life Maneuvers, Saturdays live, noon to 2 p.m. on 1250 WHNZ. And download the Cigar Day mobile app now to listen anytime in the iTunes app or Android Play stores.
From the Train Traffic Center, powered by Burgess Heating and Air.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Northbound 275 looking good through downtown Tampa. Same goes for westbound I-4. Approaching downtown, no problems to report on the Bay Area bridges. Traffic moving well on the Veterans Expressway.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
866-545-9595.
This report is brought to you by Compassion International.
Sponsoring a child with compassion is the most effective way to end extreme child poverty. Release a child from poverty in Jesus' name. Sponsor a child now at compassion.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly.
Winds, weather center
LTN
forecast
streams
look for a
live
high
Monday
today,
through Friday,
lower
9 to
80s.
11 a.m. Eastern on
Partly
YouTube,
sunny skies throughout most of
Facebook,
the day.
and the
Later
LTN
today, look
website.
for a
The show
little
also
something
airs
winds,
on
maybe
radio
some clouds,
coast
bit
to
of a
coast,
breeze,
including
a few
Hawaii,
showers,
Monday
rain
through
chance
Friday,
40%,
9 to 11 a.m.
mid-60s
Eastern.
tonight for the
Please
low.
check your local
A
listings.
few morning showers
We'll be
lingering
right back.
from the front moving in. We'll still see upper 70s for the high for tomorrow, Easter Sunday, low 80s, 20% chance of rain, and start the week warmer side, closer to mid-80s all around on Monday. Impact Radio 1250 wins, WHNZ. Pick up the iHeartRadio app with your app store or at WHNZ.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for
The
watching Let's
following
Talk
is a
Nutrition.
commercial
The show will
program
return
paid for by
shortly.
Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC. The opinions, viewpoints, and promises made during the following program are not those of WHNZ AM, its staff, management, or
This is
parent
Dr. Michael
company,
Garko. Thank you for
iHeartMedia
watching Let's Talk
Incorporated.
Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Facebook and the LTN website. The show
Let's
also
Talk
airs
Nutrition
on
is a
radio
health talk
coast to
show that
coast,
features
including
scientists,
Hawaii,
authors,
Monday through
nutrition
Friday,
specialists,
9 to
personal
11 a.m.
trainers,
Eastern.
holistic
Please
healers,
check your
and
local
experts in
listings.
traditional,
We'll be right
natural,
back.
and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition
This is Dr.
for your
Michael
body,
Garko. Thank
your
you for
mind,
watching
your
Let's Talk
spirit.
Nutrition.
It's
The
time
show
to
will
talk about
return
proper
shortly.
exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you.
This is
It's
Dr. Michael
time
Garko.
for
Thank you
Let's
for
Talk
watching
Nutrition
Let's Talk
with Dr.
Nutrition.
Michael
The
Garko.
show will return
Welcome
shortly.
to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in. Glad you could stop by. We're glad to be here to meet with you wherever you and however you may be listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing. We are coast to coast, including Hawaii. And you can go to letstalknutrition.com and check us out there for sure. Watch the show there. Listen to it if you so desire. If you drift away from your radio, most people catch the show on the radio. Across the country and around the world, they'll catch it through these different platforms that we now appear on: YouTube, Facebook, our own website, and Roku. We're trying to connect, and it's important, right? We don't connect, then we're not doing what we're supposed to do, which is to try to help you make better informed choices about your health, wellness, and well-being. And in the first portion of the show today, I was talking about two studies. They're somewhat related. One involves acrylamide and coffee. Well, it turns out now a judge has made we're moving a little step closer to where Starbucks may have to carry cancer warnings because acrylamide is found in, when they roast the coffee, you get the acrylamide being formed. And notwithstanding a pushback from the National Coffee Association and others, the judge said that companies failed to show that the threat of acrylamide was insignificant. Apparently, they didn't persuade the judge. Now, that ruling is going to be appealed, and it's going to circulate through the court system for a while. But I wouldn't be surprised if at some point it prevails, and you will find warning labels on coffee products and cancer. Interesting. Of course, this has been associated and tied to Proposition 65. My guest in this portion of the show, Julie Dennis, is quite familiar, I am sure, with Prop 65, given that she lives in California. And Julie is a national science educator for Source Naturals and Planetary Herbals, by the way. I'll see if I can rope her into commenting on Prop 65. But nevertheless, another related story deals with phthalates, and they did a study, and they found that people who ate out, who were eating in restaurants and cafeterias of any kind, didn't make any difference, fast food, slow food, or any speed in between, had 35% higher level of phthalates in their bloodstream than those who ate at home and did prepared meals. Now, you might find that a bit puzzling. You say, well, how could it be that phthalates what does that have to do with eating out? Now, you have to understand that phthalates, that chemical is rather ubiquitous. It is everywhere. One of the main pathways by which it gets into the body is through the food chain and packaging of food. handling of food, manufacturing of food, depends on what the food becomes in contact with. Eating and drinking foods that have been in contact with containers and products containing phthalates puts you at risk. Apparently, eating out in the restaurants, you got perhaps more of this packaging, more contact with the phthalates, for one reason or another. Now, these phthalates are bad news. They are endocrine disruptors. They will throw your hormones out of balance, but they've been associated with any number of health issues, cancer being primarily one of them. And they are ubiquitous. You'll find them in everything from vinyl flooring, adhesives, detergents, lubricants, automotive plastics, plastic clothes such as raincoats, personal care products, soap, shampoo, hairsprays, nail polishes. They're everywhere. And they're sometimes called plasticizers, by the way. And what they do is they make plastics more flexible and harder to break. Well, that may be a convenience, but it's certainly an inconvenience when that particular compound causes cancer, especially for you, right? And this is not an abstraction. This is reality. And I report on these stories because to raise our awareness and our consciousness about these things. There's so many things to worry about, right? Acrylamide's now in the coffee, and now you got the phthalate. The phthalate, yeah, it is one thing or another. And taking care of yourself takes a concerted, systematic, thoughtful, deliberate, devoted effort. It's not as catch can, because if you take catch as catch can, sooner or later, what happens? Sickness catches up with you. Here's a way to contact us.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. Dr. Garko's personal email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. Follow us on Facebook at Let's Talk Nutrition. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Let's Talk Nutrition, where everything is archived and closed captioned.
And that pitch I just gave you is not scripted. That's all spontaneous and comes from preparing and just letting it roll out. Prop 65. Miss Dennis, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. I guess you're about sick and tired of hearing Proposition 65, aren't you?
Oh, Prop 65. We've been hearing about this and abiding by it for many, many years now in California. And thank you again for having me, Dr. Garko. An honor to be here once again this week.
What do you make of Prop 65, Julie? What's your take on it? Good, bad, or otherwise?
It's a unique proposition. It's only in California. It's not a national standard related to health or safety necessarily in other states, but only in California. And what it says is even if a product is safe in California, Prop 65 requires a consumer warning if a product contains one of the approximately 900 listed substances. Now, I just want to give you an example. A microscopic amount of lead triggers this warning that we have to put on our dietary supplements in California, which is great. As a consumer, I want to know what's in my supplement. I want to know what's in my food and my air and my water. But the challenge is with a minute amount of lead, this same amount of lead is actually found in our air, in our water, in our soil, in our, in the foods we eat out of the produce section. So it's only on a dietary supplement, though, in California, no other state, that it has to be labeled with a warning if that amount is found in the supplement. So it's a little bit of a conundrum.
Yeah.
But again, as a consumer, I want to know. I understand that.
I get it. I printed out a document. I just wanted to see the chemicals known to the state of California that cause cancer or reproductive toxicity. You mentioned 900. This particular list, I think, is about 800. It's a hefty document, and I just wanted to see for myself. And it starts with alpha C, and works its all the way down the alphabet with these chemicals down to the last one. Can't even pronounce it. Zillutin. Never heard of it. They got, I mean, the chemicals here are, it's just astonishing to me. I understand the intent of the law. You know, it's to help the consumer and protect the consumer. I just wonder if, you know, why not list chemicals found in food or products or whatever that are at a level that put people at risk? Take that approach rather than just requiring if there's an insignificant amount of a particular compound, you still have to report it. Oh, well. We'll come back. We'll talk with Julie, and we'll move into a more positive.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Julie Dennis, national science educator for Source Naturals, my guest today. Julie, welcome back. Let's pick. The show is always growing. There's always the audience that was here a couple of days ago is probably a little different. We're always growing. People listen, people watch, people do both, or they may not be watching today. So just by way of review, Source Naturals, you've been with the company how long? You said about 14, 15 years, something like that?
That is correct. I worked for them about 25 years ago, and about 9 years ago, they asked me to come back. And because I know the type of company they are from the inside out, I said, tell me when. I'm on board.
Mm-hmm.
Bring me back. Absolutely. It was started by Mr. Ira Goldberg 40 years ago. He's still the same guy at the top, coming into the office every day, more dedicated than all of us. So it's an honor to be with this company.
Good for you. Naturals. Yeah, we're happy to have him on board and sponsoring the show. The last time you were on, we talked about the wellness formula. There's a lot of people listening and watching the show are quite familiar with that product, but that particular product almost becomes like a metaphor for the company, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly have a wellness family of products, and we take wellness seriously, not just during the winter season, but we try to support our customers' health all year. You mentioned it earlier in your introduction. It's a holistic approach. It's eating well. It's exercising, getting a handle on our stress response. So, yes, wellness means a lot more to us beyond just that original wellness formula, which came out 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm. And that product, of course, is still sold fine health stores throughout the United States. In that family of wellness products, what's the concept there?
The concept is a bio-aligned concept. We're going to look at the body holistically and not just give you those particular ingredients we see so often. We're going to include something in the wellness formula called Eleuthero. This is an ingredient that helps us adapt to stress. These sort of ingredients that you don't often see in a wellness immune-supporting formula. We go beyond that. It's a comprehensive approach to each formulation.
Mm-hmm. And the notion of wellness, when we were talking on the phone yesterday, I was telling you that I distinguish among those concepts of health, wellness, and well-being. And wellness, one particular perspective on it consists of various dimensions of a person's life and lifestyle. Their physical dimension, their social dimension, occupational, emotional, environmental, financial, intellectual. In other words, it is something that is just different from health and well-being. And the wellness dimension gets at the whole notion, gives you the degrees of freedom to talk about lifestyle and the choices we make in our life across those different dimensions. What kind of job you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's an integrated approach. It's not just going in to support the immune system. It's how are you sleeping? How is your stress response? How is your respiratory function? Are you getting enough water in your day-to-day? Are you getting enough vegetables and reducing sugar? So all of this matters. So when it comes time to the cold and flu season coming around next year, once again, let's go in strong. Let's take this holistic approach all year so we don't always have to reach for that thing in those acute moments. I need some immune support. It hit me this year in the winter. Let's go in strong. Let's take this time starting now, moving forward to get that sleep, to exercise a little bit more, walk around the block, eat our vegetables, wash your hands.
Yeah, and also with wellness, to be mindful of our social dimension, our relationships, to be mindful of the spiritual, the spiritual dimension of life, to be thoughtful and reflective, and to think about your career, your job, and the wellness concept is very comprehensive, and well-being is a state of being. How you feel. You want to have a healthy robust sense of well-being, and then of course there's the notion of health itself, which is more than the absence of disease, and we could talk about that. But you sort of get the difference here that I'm alluding to among these concepts. Wellness implicates the processes, if you will, that we engage in to create a better sense of well-being and a better state of health. So I see it as a very comprehensive concept that cuts across a lot of different dimensions of our life. 877-897-8255 is a way to connect with Julie Dennis. Is there anything that you wanted to share with the listener and the viewer today that we didn't talk about last time, or you want to build upon from our previous conversation?
Well, I just want to reiterate that fact that we're a resource on so many different levels. The founder of our company really set out to be an educational resource to help our customers, not just with producing these products like Wellness Formula and Wellness Fizz and Herbal Resistance, but also helping them in a holistic way, like you're talking about. How do we interact with our community? Are you sleeping well, getting your 7+ hours a night? Are you eating enough of your vegetables? We're basically here supporting that lifestyle and not just producing products that you could go to in those acute moments.
Right. So when we come back, if you want to begin to feature, we're showing on our stream, we're showing Source Naturals. We went to the website, and we're showing the various products that are on the carousel that had come up: immunity, bone health, and so on, sleep, rest, exercise. They got products in all those different dimensions. We'll be right back.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. And Julie Dennis, the science educator for Source Naturals, is my guest today. And Julie, welcome back. I'm just curious. I know we hadn't talked about this, but in terms of a multiple vitamin and mineral, what kind of products from Source Naturals exist, and what makes those particular products special?
Interesting question. We have a variety of multivitamins. We have a women's, we have a men's, we have a green multi, we have a lot of the superfoods within it, and our original Life Force. Now, the original Life Force multi, as with the others as well, again, a bio-aligned formulation, meaning we're going to look at the body as a whole. How can we support the body holistically within a multivitamin? And here we're talking about cellular energy, balance to the vital systems and organs in the body, support for brain, skin, eyes, circulatory system, antioxidant support, energy support. So again, a bio-aligned formulation under the Source Naturals banner means within the multivitamin, we're going to be addressing multi-body systems to support the body holistically.
Mm-hmm. And it's called Life Force?
Yes, sir. Life Force.
And that's in a pill form?
Tablet and capsule, in fact, yes.
Tablet and capsule.
Offer variety.
And then you alluded to a multiple that's gender specific, men and women. Dealing with the women first, what's included in what's the name of that product, and what makes it more inclined to be taken by women?
Life Force Women's Multi, it's an interesting combination, again, addressing the body holistically. And for women, we're going to add support for vein strength, support for veins, support for hormonal balance, a little additional support for bone strength, those things that women typically experience through the different stages of life, support for the genitourinary tract, the bladder as well. So really targeting women's health, support for nerves, nourishing the nerves as well. Really comprehensive, again, targeting women's support as well as hormonal support, including ingredients like DIM, diindolylmethane. It's an indole that we get from cruciferous vegetables that could help support healthy breast tissue.
Mm-hmm.
So,
do you have a formulation for women that is related to being perimenopausal, menopausal, or postmenopausal?
Oh, do we? And I think I've tried them all and love them all. One of my favorites is this Menopositive, it's called. Menopositive, it's an interesting offering from us because it's focusing more on particularly hops flour, hops where we get beer from, where the brewers use it through the centuries. Well, it contains a very impressive phytoestrogen, it's called, 8-PM, and it's in the hops plant, and the extract has shown in clinical studies to reduce the severity and frequency of hot flashes. So I'm all about that. I'm all about supporting the body naturally, again, with something as simple as hops.
Now, I notice on the bottle, it says Menopositive, and then right underneath the title, non-soy. It's interesting that you put that right on the front. Why did you all go out of your way to say that?
You know, some women don't want to eat the soy or take it in supplement form. Some people are concerned that perhaps soy also is a phytoestrogen, and they don't want to load up on more phytoestrogen or plant-based estrogens. Some women are concerned that it may not be fermented, or maybe it's the non-GMO category that women might be concerned with. So some people are concerned with the overconsumption of soy. I feel like soy in appropriate dosages and appropriate foods like edamame and a little tofu here and there, I think that's fine. Mm-hmm. But with anything, we don't want to overload on anyone. So perhaps if you're looking at a vegetarian woman who's already eating a lot of soy, she may not want to get that in her supplement. So a variety of reasons why a woman may not want take a soy-based supplement.
And the multiple vitamin and mineral for men, what makes it gender specific to men?
What is going to make the Life Force Multi for men gender specific is for men, it's going to be looking at prostate health. It's going to be looking at energy production. It's also going to be looking at brain health. So again, targeting those ingredients that would be most suited for a man's long life and health and vitality, in fact.
Does the Life Force for men eliminate iron?
It does.
Oh.
Great question. Eliminates the iron, and in its place we have things like the Asian ginseng, the Swedish flower pollen, which is commonly, by the way, prescribed in Europe. It helps balance healthy testosterone levels. So we have that in there, leaving the iron out, but including also botanical stinging nettles, which has some naturally occurring iron. We don't want to eliminate all iron, but men, we don't want to overload them.
Why? What is it about iron and men's brains?
Well, men tend to get a lot of iron sometimes in their diets. So we are already recognizing that in the meats that men tend to eat a little bit more of, and we certainly don't want to overload on it.
Mm-hmm. I know that that's a big deal for some of for some of those in the world of natural health and medicine, where they talk about too much iron being consumed by men, especially men middle-aged and older, is not a good idea. That it has deleterious consequences. So you eliminate that from the product. Do you have similar to women? Do you have a multiple vitamin and mineral or supplement for men who may be going, that are middle aged, and I know that they don't go through menopause, but they go through something called andropause. Do you have anything in that area?
Oh, we have everything from male nitro to male response, not necessarily a multivitamin, but targeting specifically prostate health.
That's bingo.
Exactly. Specifically supporting, for example, nitric oxide release. And when nitric oxide is released, it's supporting healthy endothelial cells, stimulating the dilation of the blood vessels, increasing circulation and blood flow, helping support male sexual response. So male nitro is one of my favorites.
Okay, when we come back, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the male response, but I also want to talk about Prosta Response, that product. Because a question I get from men a lot, they always ask me, can you recommend a good prostate product? That particular product comes to mind. We come back, we'll get into that. We'll have the LTN health question of the day. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, Coast to Coast.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. I was talking about a couple of stories that were trending, and one of which implicates Starbucks. And of course, there's stories about a judge in California. I believe he was in California. Made a ruling that Starbucks and other companies that sell coffee are going to need to put warnings on the products. Let the consumer know that the product contains a particular chemical that's been known to be associated with cancer. What was that chemical? What was the chemical? Was it acrylamide, or was it the general category phthalates? Which one of those two was associated with its presence in coffee, and where Starbucks and other companies may have to carry a warning label? Was it acrylamide, or was it the general category of phthalates? If you have the right answer, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. Here's the number to call to win.
877-897-8255. 877-897-8255.
Julie Dennis is my guest today. Julie, welcome back. We were talking, I just generally wanted to get a sense of the multiple vitamins and minerals, and then you had alluded to some gender differences in some of the products, and then got us on to talking about specific products for men and women. The Prosta, it's called Prosta Response for men, Prosta meaning prostate. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because I'm always getting questions from men. They want to know about what would be a good prostate product. Could you chat a little bit about that?
Absolutely. It's like your multivitamin for the prostate. For men of a particular age, I think it would be a wonderful idea to consider going through a bottle or two, perhaps, just to maintain health, prostate health. And again, like you started the conversation today, it's a holistic approach. You can't just go in with one ingredient and expect to take care of the whole system. Certainly there are ingredients that could help in acute situations, but when you're looking at Prosta response, you're looking at hormonal support, you're looking at cellular regeneration, soothing mechanisms, those ingredients like the bioflavonoids, the flavonoids that are going to support a reduction in a sort of metabolic inflammation. There's bladder and urinary tract support. There's prostate support. There's antioxidant defense. So, again, when you're looking at supporting an organ or a gland like the prostate, it's going to take a holistic approach if you want to help maintain that health. So Prosta Response is that holistic approach.
Okay, in the product, and I'm just curious, because I'm just trying to understand and learn here. It has soy life isoflavin complex. So what is soy doing in the product then in that regard?
Soy has been shown to help support healthy hormonal balance. It's a phytoestrogen. It is a plant-based hormone-like substance. It's not a hormone, but it's a hormone-like substance found within the soy that could help support healthy balance of hormones within our bodies. So that's why I said earlier, sure, some people may want to stay away from soy, but a little bit can be supportive to our hormones. So when you're looking at prostate health, you're looking at hormonal health as well. So you want a balance of hormones. Is
that particular element of the product, is that intended to counteract men becoming estrogenic or what?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Men tend to become estrogenic when they overdo the estrogens in their diet and the plastics they might be exposed to and the pharmaceuticals perhaps. And again, really just in there, a touch of that soy is going to help support a healthy hormonal balance.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go to Land O'Lakes, Florida. Bob, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. It's great to have you on today.
Hey, Dr. Doctor, how are you?
Good, man. Long time no see. How have you been?
Really, really busy, and this is my day off today, so I figured I'd just actually call live and say hello.
Well, thanks. Nice to hear your voice. So I was talking about a couple of stories today. They're related. The one story dealt with coffee, and of course, it immediately implicated Starbucks and other companies that sell coffee, and they may have to start putting warning labels on their products, according to this judge's ruling. Now, it's going to work its way through the courts, but we'll see what ultimately happens. What was the compound that got implicated in the ruling that is associated with being carcinogenic that's found in coffee? And that's usually when they roast the beans is when this particular compound emerges. Was it acrylamide or was it phthalates?
Acrylamide.
Yeah, it was acrylamide. Acrylamide is a carcinogen. It's not only found in coffee, but you got the right answer. Congratulations on winning a $25 supplement gift card.
Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. Nice to hear your voice again. Julie, welcome back. So I was looking at this product. It has saw palmetto in it, the stinging nettle extract, pumpkin seed oil, phytosterol complex, red clover, flowering tops extract, Swedish flower pollen. That you all have had that product in your line for in your constellation of products for quite a while, haven't you?
Indeed, I would say at least 15 years,
if
not longer.
Yeah, so
very popular.
Yeah, it is very popular. Thanks for. I didn't know if I took you off track a little bit by wanting to talk. The questions I get, people want to know: good multiple vitamin mineral. Men want to know about a good prostate product. Women want to know about a good supplement products for menopause, being perimenopausal or menopausal or postmenopausal. So those were on the top of my mind. I hope I didn't veer you off into the wild blue too much.
Not at all. Always welcome to veer off with you, Dr. Garko.
What are the Dodgers going to do this year?
We're going all the way. We're winning. World Series.
We'll see. Well, I know you like baseball, so that's a good. Who's the biggest star now on the Dodgers? Do you know?
Justin Turner, please.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy yourself at the ballpark. Thanks for coming on today. See you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Your health is your wealth.